Oh shit, I'm in Colombia. What the hell, eh? Pretty cool, actually. I've been here 2 weeks and I'm loving it. It's having a bit of a quarter-life crisis back in Wellington. So, just thought, fuck it, I got a couple of friends over here who have a restaurant. So I've just come over and staying with them, helping out around the place, doing what I can. But really just chilling out and just enjoying the culture shock. The culture shock has been good. It's heavy going, but it's good. I mean, everybody will know that I love a good yarn, like to joke about. But I can't do it here. I can't fucking speak Spanish. What was I thinking? People were always like, "Oh yeah, you done doing your lessons before you go over there?" And I was like, "Nah, I'll just pick it up when I'm there. You know, it's way easier to learn when you have to." And now I'm here. I'm like, "Oh fuck, man! I should have learned. I should have learned some." But at the same time, I know myself. If I have no motivation, there's just no reason. So at the moment, it's a little bit like playing Tetris, except all the controls are different and all the shapes are different. It's a familiar game. I recognise the game, but I just can't play it. But I'm getting there. Everyone around me is just like getting line after line, that real satisfying blink, and it just disappears. But I'm there like it's a mess. I'm getting a couple lines here and there, and that's really nice. So, I'm just taking what I can from that. I mean, I've got the basics down. I know how to say bitch, slut, dick, which is pera, fufa, y chimbo. So, it's not all bad. I'll get there. But I digress. I mean, why am I doing this? As you can see from the title, Matt and ayahuasca. I'm probably going to try ayahuasca. It's one of the big reasons I'm here, I reckon. I was able to do my research back in New Zealand about it, and it's an ancient medicine, basically, from a vine, or two vines, that come from the Amazon. One that's full of DMT, which is the psychoactive chemical, which we actually already have in our systems, but it's just well balanced, so we don't trip out. But these shamans or these cultures over here have found a vine that's rich in DMT, and then a vine that has an inhibitor, which when we combine the two and then drink it, it sort of breaks down those enzymes which control our amounts of DMT, while at the same time sort of dosing up. And then you proceed to trip both, but not in like a fun way. Hey mum, that's when I was telling my parents that I was doing this. I can't remember exactly how she said it, but my mum just said, "Oh, you just want to trip, don't you? You're just gonna bloody trip." And it is. I reassure you, it's not a recreational thing. By all accounts, what I have discovered is that it's kind of like a life review. Some people call it 10 years of therapy crammed into 4 hours. But it doesn't just help, your psyche. People with chronic arthritis have gone and done sessions and seen results, as well as other people that have depression or something that they're struggling with mentally. This plant seems to be able to connect with whatever is wrong, or just sort of show you what you need to see in order to be a better person, and that's through the predominance of visions, whether these are real or not. I'm sort of starting to understand is kind of irrelevant. It's the biochemistry of these plants that you're drinking, and it has an effect on the chemistry of your brain. So, I'm not going to venture into whether I think it's another world or not. Although, actually, I will tell you what I think afterwards. If I can. Lots of people say that it's impossible to communicate through words, but I will bloody attempt it. Trust me. So I'm booked in to go down to Peru in October. I thought I could do just one or two of these beforehand, giving you a bit of background, what I'm thinking, what I've read, just interesting articles or something worth watching, and then go from there. But last night, me, Jade, and Ali were all invited to do it here in Colombia in 3 days. So I'm gonna do it. We've stopped drinking, we've stopped eating meat. We have gone on a good diet of just veggies, because what happens is the first time you do ayahuasca, or in Colombia it's called yahe or jahe, it basically flushes out all your toxins. So if you've been drinking or anything like that, it's not going to be good. You're going to be spewing and pooing. You'll be shitting yourself, like literally. So we're trying to offset that a little bit, Maybe I might still take some adult diapers, but hopefully we won't do too much of that. I've been reassured that you can actually get to the toilet if you need to, even once the drug has sort of started cranking into high gear. So that's reassuring, to say the least. But yeah, we're invited by this, actually funnily enough, a New Zealand woman who's over here, and she did it last week, and she's been told that there's one more session that she can get people along to. Basically, the more the merrier. I'll endeavour to maybe take a little portable dictaphone I've got and maybe record the song that the shaman sings. It's like a full-on ceremony, and you might just hear me tripping out in the background as well. Oh my god! That's one of my predictions. Might not be as exciting as that though. We'll have to see. Hopefully the audio will be enough to give you an idea. I mean, it's going to be pitch black, so even if I did take a camera, you wouldn't be seeing much. People were saying, why don't you film everything, make a movie? But I can't be fucked. Like, just carrying shit around, having that little window up in front of my eyes the whole time. I just want to sort of connect with the experience, and just have a little audio thing going. So hopefully that'll suffice you guys. I'll splice in a little video here and there. It's a good medium for that. I'll do this on YouTube, so I can just switch in between, all fancy like. Here's a good example. Went to see Mark Anthony on Saturday night. Have a look. Oh my god, I'm a Mark Anthony! Woo!
Check it out, baby.
How raging is that shit? It was a great night. Me, Jade and Ali, and their friend Costenia, who you could spot in there with a sweet afro. Like, she can't speak a word of English, and I am so bad at my Spanish that we just struggle to talk to each other. But she's so crazy in the best possible way that she just talks at me, jokes with me, like takes the piss out of me for being skinny. Muy flaco. That's like very skinny. And then I just give it to her straight back. And everybody dances salsa over here. Like, even at that gig, even at the Mark Anthony gig, there were people dancing and couples everywhere. And Costenia took my hand at one point and started showing me the proper foot positions to get into the salsa groove. And as soon as once I finally got it, it was unreal, man. It was like we were communicating without language. It was so sweet. We just started like freestyling, like moving around, doing like twirls and shit. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was like interesting to feel like dancing was more effective at communicating than like language. But that was cool. So I'll leave it there, and maybe the next episode in a few days I'll upload it. It will be after my first ever ayahuasca experience, much sooner than first predicted. Ay! Alright, hasta luego.